News Live at 5.
It sure doesn't look much like a traditionally very white Christmas with feet of snow out there in downtown Fargo today. There's not very much snow, but that may be changing soon for some. Thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. We have had some snow coat the region in recent days, but this Christmas season has been rather mild. Are we in for a change tonight or tomorrow? Let's check in with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli for the details. Justin?
Thank you, Stephanie, and good evening, everybody. Well, we are tracking some snow, but it should stay mainly to the south. Another near miss for the Fargo area. That's not true if you are traveling, especially tonight or into the day tomorrow. And I'll tell you where coming up. But first, we were cool today at 12 degrees right now at Fargo, into the single digits as you make your way points off to the north and to the east, with warmer air moving in to the south. We're at 18 at Oaks right now, 17 at Jamestown. Now, the satellite loop showing not much. We had mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies out there, maybe a few snow flurries out toward Minot, but we're expecting some snowfall mainly to our south. Fargo looks to get just some snow flurries, some snow showers from this one, and Lakes Country could get less than an inch from this. Looks like the heaviest amounts will fall just north of Sioux Falls into portions of southern Minnesota, and the time frame on that is Friday night into Saturday. We'll cloud up as we go through later on this evening. Temperatures rising with more of a southerly flow out there into the mid-teens as we go through later on tonight. So we'll tell you what to expect in our region from this system and what to expect after it to round out the weekend coming up.
A little bit of something to be aware of, that's for sure.
Yep, so definitely if you're traveling south, be aware.
All right, thanks, Justin. Yep. And so you can stay up to date on all the weather conditions anytime on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team Weather app to get the latest weather conditions. Even follow the radar live. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. With millions of people traveling for the holidays, today is one of the busiest of the year. Across the country and here in Fargo, airports are filled with holiday cheer and anticipation, full of people waiting to check in, to pick up their bags, and to see their loved ones. But holiday travel isn't stress-free, and there are several factors you need to consider.
I always think about, is my flight going to be delayed? Do I need to get a later flight or an earlier flight? And if I'm driving, then are the roads passable?
Now, so far today at Hector International Airport, there have been hardly any delays, no cancellations to or from Fargo. AAA says there will be more than 100 million people on the roads, rails, and in the skies for the first time ever. And U.S. Travel says that the travelers will spend around $28.7 billion. Valley News Live's Washington correspondent Peter Zampa talked with the Travel Association about the congested season.
Eric Hansen, Senior Director of Domestic Policy at the U.S. Travel Association, says a perfect storm has more people traveling this holiday season than ever before. He says drops in gas prices and a rise in consumer confidence are key reasons for more than 100 million Americans traveling during the holidays.
I think incomes are up and people are feeling good about travel.
Hansen says the number of people traveling has a significant impact on the economy every holiday season, but travelers will spend more per person this year than they did last year.
I've been doing the proper tourist things like buying souvenirs for my parents back home and Christmas presents for family up in Philadelphia. So yeah, I've done my fair share.
Hansen says he hopes this influx of travel is a trend, not just a one-time thing. And he says if it is a trend, Congress has the U.S. prepared, passing the Surface Transportation Bill earlier this year, which will improve American roads and highways.
Well, if you're going to be out there for the holiday season, you may see a lot of traffic congestion. The good news is that Congress is actually doing something to make our infrastructure better.
Hansen says it's a good thing that the craziness of holiday travel comes just once a year.
We really can't sustain this level of travel over a long period of time, so we should feel thankful that it's only going to be a couple days.
Reporting in Washington, Peter Zampa, Valley News Live.
The busiest return travel day will be January 3rd as many prepare to get back to work and school. We have some new developments now in a story. One person is dead after shots are fired inside a North Carolina mall this Christmas Eve. Police say two groups of people were fighting inside North Lake Mall in Charlotte when one of them opened fire. They say a gunman was shot and killed by an off-duty police officer who was working at the mall. No other injuries have been reported related to this shooting. The mall does remain on lockdown, and officers remain on the scene as the investigation continues. Two Fargo men are facing felony drug charges after police searched their North Fargo apartment early this week. They admitted to selling drugs and living within 1,000 feet of a school. According to Cass County court documents, 55-year-old Lawrence Tassler, 60-year-old Pedro Santiago were arrested Monday on a search warrant for having 4 pounds of marijuana and a pill bottle of hydrocodone. Santiago admitted to the police that he sells baggies of marijuana and hydrocodone. He also has more than $1,000 on him. The men said they did not have a prescription for the hydrocodone. The two also face charges for possession of drug paraphernalia. A reminder this holiday season, law enforcement are going to be out patrolling in their drive sober or get pulled over. Grand Forks Police Department says they'll have extra law enforcement patrolling until December 31st. Officers participating in the campaign will actively be enforcing traffic laws and specifically looking for signs of those driving under the influence. Valley City Police are reminding drivers and residents don't park overnight on their snow emergency routes during snow events. Police say plows start on the emergency snow routes and people should not park from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. to parking zones during the winter season. If people do park there, police say they could issue citations and may impound the cars. Flood protection is causing for changes to downtown Fargo. This week, crews started demolishing the Park East apartments and 2nd Street South. Fargo City Engineer says that the project will take about 3 to 4 weeks to tear down the more than 100 apartments. In the spring, construction will begin on the levee for flood protection. City of Fargo plans to have all in-town work on levees and flood walls done by 2018. If you still have gifts left to buy, don't worry, you're actually not alone. The National Retail Federation says 90% of people have been dashing to finish their holiday lists this week. In fact, half of the population plan on continuing to shop even after Christmas Day. Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson talked to people scrambling at the mall today and volunteers hurrying to wrap those presents.
Practice. Man rush comes right about now when all the men are finishing up their shopping.
Do you think typically men wait till the last minute over women?
Oh yeah.
90% men here in the mall.
Why do you think you wait so long?
Because they want the best deals, that's why.
Started shopping about 10 o'clock this morning.
Why did you wait so long?
I guess if it wasn't for the last minute, nothing would ever get done.
My wife has had her shopping done for a good share of a month.
Most women I know are the ultimate planners. Most guys are more of a fly by the seat of their pants kind of guys.
I guess I wasn't too worried. You know, when your personal alarm of like, oh man, I might not make it in time goes off. Some people are more lax than others, and that's not always a bad thing, as long as you get it done, I guess.
I'm going to have them wrap them. That's why I'm here right now. That's why I ran into you. So we're going to make it a one-stop shopping.
Do you know how to wrap your own presents?
I've done it before, and my sister was pretty good at showing me how to make bows.
I do, but if someone's going to do it for you, then, I mean, that's cool.
Have you seen more men getting their presents wrapped than women?
Yeah, that's about 95% of our clientele.
Why do you think they don't wrap their own presents?
Because they want it done by professionals.
Is that what it is? All right, that was Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson reporting from West Acres Mall in Fargo. Now, they close today at 4, but if you're still needing to shop really last minute, JCPenney's and Kohl's are open until 6, and Walmart is open till 8 o'clock. Construction in West Fargo is not new, so some buildings had us asking, what is it? This wooden structure along 13th Avenue in front of Family Fair is still being built. West Fargo city officials say the building is going to be an Amish furniture store. The building is one story, just under 5,000 square feet. Amish furniture is typically handmade wood pieces known for quality. And a new restaurant is being built in West Fargo along Veterans Boulevard. The boulevard is a 2-level bar restaurant, according to West Fargo city officials. Restaurant owners Joe Wabra says that the main level there is going to have a bar and patio, and second level will have another small bar and patio area. There will also be a basement area for private parties, seating up to 40. The owner says this locally owned restaurant will serve American-style food like burgers, seat up to 160 people, and hope to open by early February. Remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook for stories like this and many more. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. Angels have appeared in South Fargo. Kmart store officials say they have seen about 5 layaway angels so far this year. Now, a layaway angel is a person who normally remains anonymous, comes in, pays off another person's whole order on layaway. The Fargo Kmart says they had 2 angels come in yesterday and one paid off $900. The manager says it varies year to year on just how many layaway angels they get. Once an order is paid off, Kmart calls the customers and lets them know they can come pick up their items.
After they paid off, we call those customers, and yesterday I was able to talk to 2 customers, and it's really satisfying for us also because those customers tell us that they were wondering how they were going to make those payments to get those gifts out for the kids for Christmas.
The Fargo Kmart is also open until 10 o'clock tonight, and the store says sometimes they get more angels that even pop by this evening. Still ahead tonight, why old school toys like puzzles and blocks are better than electronic toys for your kids' learning.
And we were cool today. We're going to see a warm-up for tomorrow, then we're tracking some snow to our south for this weekend. I'll have the details coming up next.